Southend wouldn't normally be the big match of the season for Blackpool, but it is tomorrow. Many supporters haven't set foot in the ground for the best part of 5 years in protest against the Oyston family, which has finally relinquished its seats on the board. So, tomorrow, more than 15,000 are expected at Bloomfield Road. What looked like a divorce has turned out to be just a temporary separation. Football's always been a love affair. Think of all that kissing. The romantic weekends away. The memories. And when it goes sour, it's not pleasant. The relationship between fans and owners at Blackpool was on the rocks for some time. The final separation came in 2015. Fans accused the owners, the Oyston family, of starving the club of funds. It ended up in the courts, and Christine Seddon led a supporters' boycott. What's it been like to be separated from the club?
Absolutely heartbreaking, but when you love something, you have to do what's right. Tough love, I think they call it, and boycotting has certainly been tough, but it's been worth it in the end.
Some fans haven't been through these turnstiles in 4.5 years, but tomorrow they'll meet at Blackpool Tower and they'll march here for the big match. The end of the big separation. They're back together again. What is it you've got there?
It's a lovely tangerine rose called Remember Me.
How romantic. The Oystons have been forced off the board, and now Bloomfield Road is being smartened up for the big reunion. Fans have volunteered to clear the moss, clean the seats. How many of these seats have you cleaned?
My back will probably tell me I've done a few thousand.
For the last 4 or 5 years, there's been, I think, little investment, little on keeping the ground up to scratch. So, yeah.
A lot of people have come to help lend a hand, haven't they?
There's every day there's been 20, 30 people or more.
When you look at what's going on beyond Blackpool, clubs like Bolton, who've had difficulty paying the wages of even the lowest paid members of staff, is there something wrong with football more generally?
I hope that what's happened at Blackpool will set the ball rolling for change in football governance, because there needs to be reform. What's happening at clubs like Bolton, at Port Vale, at Charlton Athletic, it is just totally wrong.
All relationships have their ups and downs. This one ends with harmony restored tomorrow. Roger and Becky bopping around the studio. Sit down now.
Enjoyed that. Nice bit of music and that.
Glimpse inside your music collection.
Exactly. Now, it's nice to see Blackpool fans with smiles on their faces at last. Now, BBC's Radio Manchester and